In this video, we summarize JLARC's preliminary report on programs for unaccompanied homeless youth. In 2015, the legislature moved 3 state-funded programs for unaccompanied homeless youth from DSHS to Commerce. These programs focus on youth under the age of 18. The same legislation directed JLARC to complete the study of program performance measures and population estimates. Our study concludes that these programs for homeless youth need specific performance measures and that the ability to evaluate program outcomes will be hindered by state limits on collecting personal data. This presentation explains how we reached this conclusion and our 3 recommendations. The 3 programs in our study are an outreach program called Street Youth Services and 2 short-term residential programs called Crisis Residential Centers and Hope Centers. All 3 programs help youth under 18 connect to services, reconcile with family, and find a safe place to live. Private organizations operate these programs under agreements with the state. The 2015 legislature set 5 goals for addressing youth homelessness: stable housing, permanent connections, education and employment, social and emotional well-being, and family reconciliation. In mid-2016, Commerce began developing system-wide performance measures related to these goals. However, Commerce has not written specific measures for the 3 state-funded programs or put the measures in grant agreements. The Legislative Auditor recommends that Commerce develop program-specific performance measures and incorporate performance measurement into grant agreements beginning in fiscal year 18. Our report provides samples of performance measurement frameworks for specific programs. Providers of the programs must report data through a Homeless Management Information System, or HMIS. Commerce uses this system for its other homelessness grants. Under a Commerce interpretation of state law, youth can't consent for their personal data to be entered into HMIS. Without personal data, HMIS assigns an ID number to each entry, not to each youth. This means that youth who re-enter a program could be double counted. This makes it difficult to know how many youth were served or to evaluate outcomes like program re-entry rates. The Legislative Auditor recommends that Commerce brief the legislature about how current consent law is interpreted, its effect on collecting data from homeless youth, and the potential impacts and trade-offs of collecting this data to evaluate program outcomes. The legislature also asked us, how many unaccompanied homeless youth live in Washington? Commerce and OSPI report population estimates, but these agencies report different numbers. This is because they have different federal requirements and use different definitions and methods. A significant difference is that OSPI includes youth who are couch surfing, but Commerce does not. The Legislative Auditor recommends that Commerce and OSPI issue joint guidance to counties and school districts to clarify how they can work together to improve population estimates of the unaccompanied homeless youth population. Our full report and a printable overview are available on our webpage. Thanks for watching.